everyone, and welcome to My Goodness. This week, CampFire Story, Part 2. Last week, we left you where Linda and her daughter had came to their new house and discovered her husband, Steve, dead in a chair, his hair completely white, and it looked like he had gouged out his eyes. They were reacting to this when they started to hear thump, 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 a noise coming from upstairs. Linda listened intently. She asked her daughter, "Please be quiet, I hear something." Thump, 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 she heard, coming from upstairs. "It's coming from upstairs, I know it is." "What is it?" They moved towards the door. From the door you could see the stairs, and they saw a shadow at the top of the stairs. Linda screamed, and the daughter screamed. And they started to hear the noise as if it was slowly coming down the stairs. Linda panicked. She looked around for a means of escape. There was no other door in the room. Linda quickly grabbed a chair and threw it through the window, smashing the window. She helped her daughter out the window, climbed out herself. They ran to their car. They turned the key, and nothing. Dead. In sheer panic, she grabbed her daughter, and they ran down the road. You have to understand, their house is very secluded. So they were in the middle of the woods. And they ran until they were out of breath. And they walked in panic. They came to the closest town that they could find and went directly to the sheriff's office. They met with the sheriff and told them what they had just experienced. The sheriff knew of the place and knew that some new people were moving in. So he grabbed a deputy and he went out to investigate. When the police arrived to the location, they approached it very cautiously. The door was unlocked. They entered. And when they entered the large library, nothing seemed out of place. Nothing seemed amiss. There was no dead body sitting in the chair. The window was unbroken. The chair was exactly where it should be. They did an investigation of the entire property and found nothing out of place. But now Steve was missing. The sheriff went back to the sheriff's office, where Linda and her daughter were staying, and decided to question them some more. When the sheriff mentioned that there was no body, Linda panicked and saying, "What are you talking about? He was there in the chair." He said, "Ma'am, there was no body, and you claimed you broke out the window with throwing the chair through it. But the window is not broken, and the chair is sitting there." And she said, "That's impossible." And she turned to her daughter, confirming what they had done. And the daughter showed the police officer a cut she had received on the side of her arm going out the window. The officer said, "Well, I don't understand what's going on here, but we're going to get to the bottom of this." And he questioned them and questioned them. It was getting late, and they could tell them no more. Steve remains on the missing persons list. Linda and her daughter never did move into that new home. They had a moving company come and get all of their things out of the house. She never wanted to see that house again. Her daughter and her had moved into a small apartment in the city and went on with their lives. The house remains tormented. Linda and her daughter will never forget what they heard and saw that night, and their eyes will never, ever be the same. The house, there's rumors and stories about the house. No one has been able to live in the house. An investor bought it and rented it out as a cabin, and no one seems to be able to stay more than one night in the house. And every time they light a fire, they see images of a man tormented in the fire, pacing like he's waiting for something. Do you believe? That's it for this week. Until next time, thank you for watching My Goodness. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless you.